Welcome to 4826 East Seminary Avenue in North Ginter Park. This brick and slate Tudor is a classic. Well positioned on a professionally maintained lot. Well trimmed, tastefully decorated, and almost 2,000 square feet.
I'm Kevin Walters. We're at 4826 East Seminary. I have been here almost 10 years.
An entrance hall.
When I bought the house, the door on the landing opened onto the landing, and they always left it open because that's the only way they got light through from the kitchen into the foyer. And I actually took the dimensions and built the piece of stained glass and installed it the day I closed. And so that allows for the light to come through without the door being left open. Well, one of the most important things, there was a very small arch into the living room. And I had that enlarged to include the stairs coming down so that it's a much larger space. It's more compatible with the rest of the house. It opens up the energy a whole lot better and opens up the flow.
A living room with fireplace.
Yeah, the mantel came from Caravotti's. It was exactly the same width as the brick white fireplace, circa 1933 fireplace that was there, and very easily converted and put into place.
The formal dining room.
It's a great party house because it's so easy for people to be in different parts and to flow very easily from the dining room to the kitchen to the living room to the sunroom.
A sunroom with feng shui garden views.
I needed a little more space for the piano and had the opportunity to add a room to the space. And it actually steps down 2 steps, like you're stepping down into the garden. One of the great things about it, that when the house was built in 1933, they used handmade brick. Those bricks are still made today, and so when the addition was done, they were able to match the bricks exactly from the original house. And there's also a slate roof, which matches the original 1933 slate roof that's on the house. It's a feng shui garden. The center area is virtually a Chinese coin. It's round with a square opening. The yard was actually designed by a friend of mine who's a plant collector. He says, I'm not a landscaper, I'm a plant collector. And he studied the yard, he studied the sun. He figured out which plants would do well in what places so that there are different textures, there are different shades of green, there is something blooming all the time.
A renovated kitchen with custom tall wood cabinets.
I actually built the cabinets myself. I had the doors made, but the cabinets were originally built so that I could maximize the amount of storage space.
Granite countertops and double porcelain sink with bridge faucet. GE Profiles appliances, backsplash, a gas stove. Up the split stairs to 3 bedrooms.
The master bedroom has 3 windows on all 3 sides of the house, and 2 closets. Really great space, really nice sized room.
And 2 baths.
The guest room actually has its own full bath, which is really spectacular. If you have people staying, they're completely enclosed in their own area. It's really nice. The master bath actually opens into the master bedroom as well as the hallway, so you have access to that as well.
Walk-up attic storage.
I moved from a house that was twice this size, and there was a lot of stuff I wasn't ready to part with. Full basement, full walk-up attic allowed me to hang on to things until I could part with them.
A lower level workshop, storage and gardener's bath.
Okay, so in the original house, there was just a toilet sitting in the corner, sitting on the wall. And so what I did was turn the toilet around, create the bathroom around it. It includes the window that came out of the pantry when the kitchen was redone. It includes the door from the pantry from when the kitchen was redone. And from the kitchen, the ironing board. So everything that was in the house is still in the house. They worked very hard to make sure that the integrity of the original house was maintained somewhere. One of the other great things about the house is it was built in 1933, the Depression. And so my take on this is The people that were actually working, the craftsmen that were working in 1933, were the cream of the crop. The house is exceptionally well made. The brick piers in the basement, there are steel beams, but the piers, there's not a hint of a crack or anything in it. The house is just as solid as it can be.
A renovated garage and off-street parking, irrigation, slate patio, fenced for privacy.
It's a great house. I've enjoyed every minute for the last 10 years here, and am looking forward to somebody finding it who will take the next 10 years and enjoy it as much as I have.